Good morning, everybody. We're right here in at the park in Grand Prairie. Um, we just finished working out at the fitness center, and we came and we got some coffee from QT. So we're having coffee out here, and so we decided just to do a video on marriage and the importance of the marriage, how important it is. There's different things that we want to talk about, but for me, the most important one will be communication. And I say communication is because I feel like sometimes we don't feel safe talking to our partner. I feel like we can open up and really express what's really bothering us or what's really in our heart, so we don't feel that safety doing that. So we're going to talk about that, how to communicate with your spouse, and
That's so important.
yeah, the importance of it.
It makes a world of a difference because you play a guessing game all the time, wondering qué es lo que está pensando la otra persona, what the other person thinking, and you don't know if you should say something or not because if you talk, it's gonna maybe turn into an argument or even a fight, and you don't feel safe to speak your mind, and
Mm-hmm.
you have to be ready to when you want to have an open communication. You have to be ready to receive some things that you may not want to hear,
Mm-hmm.
you know
Yeah,
about.
and not feel like you know, not be afraid of their reaction. Because sometimes we don't know how to put it in words, and us as women, the emotional comes out, and we might start crying, and then they don't hear us because we're crying and we're very emotional, and that changes things. So I just feel like if we feel like more comfortable speaking our mind, speaking out what's in our heart, then we can really say what's going on, and we can find a solution. We can resolve the problem, you know. But if we don't feel safe doing that, then it will continue. It will continue.
And you have to be honest with yourself and say what you're feeling.
Hmm.
Don't hide anything.
Hmm.
Look, whenever you hear these words, ahí vas otra vez, you know what that means? That means you don't pay attention. They want to tell you something,
And then you're
and
bothered by it.
you're bothered by it, and that
Hmm.
means you haven't stopped to make any adjustments that need to be done. Maybe there's things that can't change, right? And
Hmm.
that's why you talk about it. Es que no se puede cambiar eso. I mean, you can't change that. I'm a woman or I'm a man. That's the way a man thinks or whatever, and that's fine. But she's never going to understand what I'm carrying here unless I express to her how a man thinks.
Hmm.
Let's go to part two.